to dress better for Indian guys. The last video we made on this topic crossed about 3.5 million views. So we thought, hey man, why not make another video on this topic? So let's get straight into it. Tip number 1, we're talking about shirt secrets. Primarily, you gotta understand this awesome BeerBiceps sleeve roll. Hey BeerBiceps, what is that awesome sleeve roll that you do with your shirt? Check it out. This is my normal sleeve. You grab it by the cuff, pull it up, and then this part of your sleeve you kind of use to hold the cuff in place. Many shirts that are manufactured are meant to be rolled in this way. Keep in mind there's 2 ways of rolling your sleeves up. The first is the normal way of rolling up your shirt where you roll it up in layers. But the second is this sicker way, which adds a lot of personality, a lot of fun to your outfit. Also keep in mind that a lot of shirts that are manufactured in 2017 are manufactured in order to be rolled this way. You know that if the inner pattern of the sleeve cuff is different from the outside pattern. So the end result is a shirt that looks gorgeous because of these 2 elements that pop in your shirt. Second shirt style secret, come a little bit closer. You see this? This is called a button down collar. This is a button down shirt. It's called button down because the collars are stiff and upright thanks to these 2 little buttons. Now these 2 little buttons add once again an element of personality to your dressing, especially if the buttons are contrasting with the shirt. But more importantly, the function of the buttons is to hold the collar upright and in place. That gives rise to a neat looking shirt, and that's what defines a great shirt. Remember, when you're looking at someone who's wearing a shirt, the first thing you notice is their face region. Their face, their neck, their head area. And a part of the head area is the collar. That's why when you're going and buying shirts, make sure that you hunt out for a button down shirt. If you don't get a button down shirt, look for a shirt with an extremely stiff and strong looking collar that will last the test of time. But what do you do if you have a bunch of shirts with slightly weaker collars? This is where collar stays come and help you. Collar stays are those double-sided tapes that are sticky on both sides. You get it at any general store. Buy those, and every time you're going out, every time you're going for a meeting, put it under the shirt just the way I've shown here. And finally, shirt style secret number 3. How do you know when to leave a shirt out? How do you know when to tuck it in? The manufacturers of the shirt help you in this case. So check out this particular shirt. As you can see, the side of the shirt is in a U shape. It's curved on the side. Whenever a shirt is curved on the side, it's meant to be left outside your pant. It's meant to be untucked. You'll usually see this with a lot of slim fit shirts. But if a shirt is straight on the side, something like this one, can you see the side? It's straight, unlike the other shirt which had a curved side. That's when you know you gotta tuck in your shirt. Remember, these shirts, if you leave it outside, it looks extremely untidy. It's not meant to be left outside. And very importantly, make sure you wear a belt with the outfit and match the color of your belt to the color of your shoes. It makes the entire outfit a lot neater. And speaking about neatness, tip number 2. Tip number 2, we're talking about neatness again. This is a gorgeous shirt, absolutely ruined by all these little creases which you may not give importance to, but trust me, it absolutely ruins the way you look. And that's why it's absolutely essential for every guy to know the significance of ironing your clothes. And of course, you should know how to iron your own clothes as well. You're not gonna have your mummy all your life to iron your clothes, and that's why I'm gonna give you the basics on a gentleman's ironing routine. Rule number 1, get your hands on a good quality steam iron. In this case, I'm using Bajaj's Majesty iron, primarily because it's got a steam burst feature. Usually when you're ironing clothes, you need to moisten your clothes with some kind of water spray to help you ease out the process. But we're 21st century bros, and if a machine does more than half the job for you, nothing like it, bro. Okay, so ironing t-shirts and polos is easy. You just look out for the creases and iron over them. But when you're ironing a shirt, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. So firstly, start off with the collar. Lay it out on a flat surface, iron one side of it, flip over the shirt and iron the second side of the collar. Next, let's move on to the cuffs. Once again, you open it up, start ironing from the inside. Flip it over and iron the outside, but very importantly, make sure you dodge the buttons. You don't want to damage the buttons with that good quality iron. Next, let's move on to the front side of the shirt. Lay it out completely flat, iron in straight strokes, and once again, dodge the buttons. Once you're done ironing the body of the front side of the shirt, you can move on to the placket, or the part of the shirt that has the slots for the buttons. Next, let's move on to the yoke or the part of the shirt on your upper back. In straight strokes, once again, just go over it. Next, you can move on to ironing the back body in straight strokes. And finally, we'll move on to the sleeves. Lay the whole sleeve out on a flat surface, start at the top and iron it all the way down to the cuffs. Turn over the sleeves, do it again, and then repeat the procedure for the other sleeve. And the final tip is that once you're done ironing your shirt, you want to make sure you hang it out in the air for about 5 minutes. If you fold up your shirt immediately after ironing it, it'll get creased up again. Remember, while your shirt is warm, you want to let it loose for a minute just to stretch out the entire material of the shirt. Point number 3, my favorite topic in the world, we're talking about shoes. Why am I holding these in my hand? Primarily because I absolutely ruined these on our last shoot we did for the meditation video, which is also our best video, go check it out. But let's come back to talking about shoes. So sneakers are extremely in this season. Do not make that mistake of wearing them out the way I did. These shoes are ruined forever. So what do you want to do when it comes to sneakers especially? You can see this white trim. This is the highlight of the sneaker. You don't want to be that guy who dirties this, and then you don't want to be that guy who wears dirty shoes. Keep that in mind, it draws people's attention. So let's get rid of this and let's talk about shoe care instead. Shoe care 101, don't wear new sneakers in the outdoors. Respect the shoe, wear it only indoors when you go out for parties, when you go out for dates, when you're inside a restaurant. Respect that shoe, especially if it's a white sneaker like that one. Do not even think of wearing it out anywhere. Even if you wear it indoors, it's gonna get a little bit dusty. The moment you're home, at least wipe the white portion of the shoe. Extremely crucial. But coming to talking about loafers. Now, the thing with classy loafers is that they're usually made out of a suede material. And if they are made out of a suede material, you need to take care of them. So if it's a black suede shoe, you get a black suede spray, and if it's any other color, you get a plain suede spray. Make sure you get your hands on those. That will also increase the shelf life of that particular shoe, how long you can wear it for. But coming back to talking about casual shoes, we're talking loafers and sneakers. Right now, they're very fashionable, so only wear them outside. But as for everyday wear, go for boots and go for flip-flops. Once a shoe is worn out or dirty, you cannot keep wearing it, unfortunately. When you buy a new shoe, only wear it for important occasions. Keep that in mind. And that's when we can move on to tip number 4. The next tip we're talking about is the perfect fit when it comes to clothes. Check out this outfit, for example. Definitely not loose and not tight either. It's just the correct fit. It's only tight around the arms, the only place that it should be tight. But more importantly, this outfit works because of my physique. This physique is a result of sticking to a fitness lifestyle, what we promote on BeerBiceps. You do not have to join a gym. Even if you're someone who wants to work out at home, that's possible through the BeerBiceps home workout series video plugin as usual. If you're someone who works out, even if you just do the minimal workouts at home, hell, even if you just work out your arms, it covers half the game. Almost anything you wear will look good if you have a good physique, but more importantly, having a decent physique opens up a world of possibilities. You can wear bright colors, you can wear dark colors, you can wear different fits of clothes, you can wear loose t-shirts, tighten them at the sleeve and make it look like a gorgeous t-shirt. Pants start looking more filled up and fantastic. You just start looking more powerful, and then you can play around with your dressing. Remember, having a great physique is a very masculine element in dressing, but that doesn't mean that it's a good element. If you want to really dress well, you need to balance out the masculine with the feminine. So having a great physique allows you to have bright colors because your masculine element is covered by your physique and the feminine element is covered by those bright colors. You can also start wearing shoes with tassels and still pull it off. You can wear shorts and look extremely elegant and not childlike. That's the advantage of having a great physique. But even if you're someone who doesn't have a great physique yet, I'd highly recommend you check out the video we made on how to find the correct fit. It's just 9 easy tips on how to look more muscular for every single guy. Fifth and final point, we're talking about attention to detail. This factor is what separates the extremely well-dressed men from all the just well-dressed men. It's all these little parts of your dressing that add up to your outfit. So in the last fashion basics video, we already spoke about watches, but there's more to it. So check out these watches I've got here. I've arranged them from least versatile to most versatile. The most being the one I'm wearing, the least being the one on the right. Why is this the least versatile? Because this strap is extremely casual, and more importantly, it'll only go with an outfit that contains a blue or white element. You can't wear it with anything else. Also, you can't wear it at night time. But moving on to the next watch watch, something again that's very night wearish. What do I mean by that? This is a black watch with a black dial and a golden metal. This again will only go with outfits that have an overall darker tone, and you can rarely wear this in the day. If this had a silver dial, it would be much more versatile, but because it has a golden dial, it kind of limits its features. Next, let's talk about this. You can wear this in the day or night, but it's got a white dial with a golden metal finish. So that limits it slightly, and you can't wear it with an outfit that has an overall dark tone. You need to wear it with an outfit that has an overall brighter tone. And that's why the watch I'm wearing is the most versatile, also extremely stylish. But attention to detail does not stop at watches. You might think that elements like your wallet or your card holder don't matter, but they do. Trust me, when you take out your wallet to pay, especially if you're on a date, or if you take out your card holder to give it to one of your business associates, everyone notices these little things, especially in the professional world, in the world of dating. Get yourself a quality, stylish card holder for all your business cards, and get yourself an extremely stylish, new looking wallet. So as you can see, it's a formal looking wallet, but it does have that slight element of fun through this triangle made on the top. So it's somewhere between the casual and the formal. Speaking about being between casual and formal, you gotta talk about attention to detail when it comes to shoes. The most fantastic shoes stand out from other shoes because of the attention to detail. For example, what's fantastic about this shoe? It's got these tassels which add a lot of personality. Once again, they slightly limit your dressing because this makes the entire shoe look a little bit Indian. So you can't wear it with every single outfit. You cannot wear this with a blazer. But if you wear these loafers with a white shirt, a blue pair of jeans, it'll just elevate your entire outfit. And because we're in India, we can afford to wear loafers with tassels. Also check out this material. It's called suede, which is a velvety material. Once again, adds a very elegant look to your outfit. But coming to sneakers, what's the difference between these two pair of sneakers? They're both fantastic firstly, but this one's got more personality because it's got two colors going for it. This one's slightly on the sober side. It's slightly on the more sporty side almost. But more importantly, if you're buying this monochrome sneaker, something that's only blue, see if you can get your hands on white laces. Keep in mind, this blue sneaker with white laces will once again elevate the outfit. It'll make it look a lot more casual, a lot more fun. And keep in mind, your shoes talk about your personality. It's where you need to pay attention to detail, as I spoke about in the earlier point. If I start talking about the attention to detail when it comes to shoes, I can go on for an entire day. I'd rather that you guys go and watch the shoes video we made. But more importantly, if you're someone who still wants to learn a little bit more about fashion and you're not satisfied with just these tips, make sure you check out the men's style playlist. All your fashion answers from an India-specific perspective, as always, on BeerBiceps. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe to BeerBiceps and follow us on Instagram at BeerBiceps. From Ranveer and the entire team, we'll see you later.